The NTIA denies requests to extend the National Broadband Map Data Challenges. CAF2 funding finally authorized by the FCC. $44 million in broadband funding for ISPs in Kansas. And Live Golf finds a broadcast partner in the CW network. Those stories and more on This Week in the Broadband Universe. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Craig Corbin. Requests to extend the deadline for broadband map data challenges have been rejected. The National Telecommunications and Information Administration has announced that the next update for the widely criticized National Broadband Map will come out June 30th, and that's the version of the map which will be used in determining the final distribution of $42.5 billion in BEAD funding. Broadband equity access and deployment funds will go toward covering a portion of the costs of deploying broadband to unserved and underserved rural areas nationwide. Well, it took 4 years, but the Federal Communications Commission has finally completed the process of reviewing long-form applications from all winning bidders in the Connect America Fund 2 auction. There were 195 authorized applicant state combinations totaling nearly $1.5 billion. Authorizations include more than 708,000 locations in 45 states. Funding will be distributed over the next 10 years. Among the winning bidders with bids in excess of $100 million, satellite broadband provider Viasat, Whisper, the Rural Electric Cooperative Consortium, and AMG Nextlink. There were a total of 220 bidders in the CAF2 auction and 103 winning bids. In a related story, Resound Networks has received final authorization from the FCC for winning bids in the Rural Digital Opportunity Fund program. The top 10 bidders who won the lion's share of the $9.2 billion tentatively awarded in RDOF, Resound was the last one to get the thumbs up. Resound's authorized bids are for projects in Arizona, Arkansas, Colorado, Kansas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. 9 broadband providers have been awarded a total of $44.5 million from the Kansas Capital Project Fund's Broadband Infrastructure Program. The largest of the projects, $10.7 million, will go to Nextech, $9.8 million to Butler Rural Electric Cooperative. Altogether, the projects will provide broadband access to more than 18,000 locations across 15 Kansas counties. A joint petition from ACA Connects and NCTA, the Internet and Television Association, asks the FCC to either clarify or reconsider 2 requirements in the recently announced rules for consumer broadband labels. The problem, the organizations say, those particular requirements may not be legal and also in violation of the Administrative Procedure Act, Paperwork Reduction Act, and the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. The first requirement in question would mandate an itemization of state and local government fees. The second would require ISPs to, quote, create and retain documentation regarding each instance where a provider directs a consumer to the broadband label at an alternative sales channel. Video streaming traffic up by 24% during 2022. That according to Sandvine's 2023 Global Internet Phenomena Report. Total internet traffic up 23% for the year, with Facebook, Google, Apple, Netflix, and Microsoft accounting for nearly half of all internet traffic. For the first time, Netflix supplanted YouTube as the individual app generating the most traffic online. Last year was a rough one for Dish Satellite. In Q4 alone, another 191,000 customers gone. Current subscribers totaling just more than 7.4 million. That's roughly 1/3 of the satellite TV operator's peak back in 2009. Dish, the 4th largest pay TV company in the United States. This week, the company announcing a $500 million secured debt offering. In contrast to the subscriber losses from Dish, Netflix added nearly 7.7 million customers worldwide in the fourth quarter of 22. Also announced this week, longtime CEO Reed Hastings giving up that role to become executive chairman of Netflix. Greg Peters moving up from COO to become co-CEO with Ted Sarandos. Netflix ended the year with 230 million subscribers globally. A report from auditing consulting firm Deloitte finds that video streaming generates 1/6 the revenue per subscriber, as does legacy pay TV. No matter, though, media companies continuing to invest heavily in direct-to-consumer digital content. The report shows that the streaming market faces increased challenges, including fragmented audiences, subscriber churn, along with an emphasis on advertising that has not yet brought significant revenue gains. Big announcement from Nexstar's CW Network, a multi-year TV and streaming rights agreement with Live Golf to serve as the exclusive U.S. broadcast partner. That's beginning with the 2023 season. The CW Network will air 14 global Live Golf League live tournaments and will stream the events live on the CW app. First tournament on tap for February the 24th through the 26th from the Mayakoba Resort in Mexico. And finally, if there was any doubt as to whether pickleball has made the big time, let there be no more doubt. Coming Sunday, April 2nd, tennis stars John McEnroe, Andre Agassi, Andy Roddick, and Michael Chang will all compete in the inaugural Pickleball Slam. The event will be broadcast live on ESPN at noon from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. This is the first of 5 events between the new partnership of Horizon Sports and Experiences and the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. At stake, total prize purse of $1 million. Just think, a couple of months ago, McEnroe said pickleball was for losers. It's amazing what $1 million in prize money can do to change your mind. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on This Week in the Broadband Universe.